Good afternoon, Sideliners, and welcome back to the channel. It's Wednesday afternoon, 10 to 2 o'clock, and we're back out. Conditions are far from ideal, but safe enough to be down here on the rocks at last. I've been suffering with cabin fever, guys. Not being able to get out and do some real good fishing. It feels as if I've not been out properly for a long time. I know it's not true, but there we are. So what I've done, guys, my usual up and over that's beefed up with a wired bite trace. That's gone out with half a side of mackerel, and I've put out a pulley rig that's also beefed up with wire, and that's also got half mackerel on there. Now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to rig up the continental rod. I'm going to put some mackerel feathers on there, and I'm going to have a blast around, see if I can get some fresh. Now then, the other baits I have with me, I've got some sand eel and I've got some ragworm. Not going to be here very long. Fishing a flooding tide, only a small tide though. And we'll see what we can get. There's a chance of a ray, but because of the last time I was here, I had that taupe bite me through. I've beefed up the rigs just in case it might happen again. Probably won't, but who knows. So I'm using the dongle on one on a pulley and a beefed up and over on the other. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you are able to get out in this horrible weather we've been having. I would have been out earlier, but I unfortunately had to go to a funeral today. A close friend, a work colleague, my ex-work colleague. She died the other week, or last week, at the age of 51. No age to go. Salt of the earth top person. The church was absolutely rammed, inside and out. Just shows the kind of person she was. Einar, if you're listening, rest in peace. Yeah, very sad. So anyway, we're out here. I'm going to give it a go. It's manageable now. If it does get any worse, then all I'll do is pack up and go away. Very simple. Keep myself safe. No point risking for anything. Come back when it's better weather. So anyway, let's get some mackerel feathers on there. Let's see if there are any mackerel around. No, right guys, been fishing about an hour now. No sign of any mackerel. Baits are coming back well chomped on, so there must be crap activity out there, possibly lobster activity. So I'm trying now some ragworm on some bait and feathers as well, see what comes from that. Gonna think now about moving a little bit further up the rock, and it's not looking good. I said the conditions weren't perfect, but I'm gonna give it a go. So I'll start putting things up the top rock there now, and I'll just hope there's something in there. Well guys, you can't beat beaded feathers. First fish out today, this afternoon. Again, another dab here. Using the Limitless 4.5. I saw the bite, and yeah, at least there's no blank. Now the question is do I use this as bait? The last time I was here and I caught dabs, I didn't need to do this because there was plenty of mackerel here. I think this one, I'm afraid, is going to be bait. Tiny bit of ragworm, little rattle, and this rod very sensitive. I will do a review on this one in the next few weeks as well. If you have, guys, I've done a review on the Universal Match, this other rod behind me here. If you haven't seen it, please go and look at it, make your mind up, see what you think. Limitless tackle. I think these rods are absolutely superb. Normal chydig. Right guys, so 3 more fish on that last one with the feathers, 3 pin whiting. Now the biggest one that's going to go back as bait. The 2 smaller ones, they're going back in. Very slow. Again, on little strips or little bits of ragworm. Fresh ragworm that I dug myself yesterday. I forced myself out the house yesterday to go and dig in the rain. I was getting really frustrated being in the house all the time. I had to come out here today. Thought I'd seen the bite on the big rods then, but I don't think I have. Right. Try these again, just in case I get something that's useful for the specimen hunt. Normal chydig. Right guys, don't know how much longer I'm going to be staying here. One wave just came up over the back there now. Fairly high up here. So I really don't know. Let's see if there's anything on the baited feathers. See a little bit of meat by the line there. No, that's not on it. Nice red good, that's it, isn't it? Not like to do the visit. Seen on those for a long time. There was something there. Yeah, another dab. Another dab, guys. Shame it wasn't a turbo. Still haven't had the turbo for the specimen hunt yet. There seems to be plenty of these out there, and if the other one works then I'll try and catch another one. Now this one goes back. That was on a bit of sand deal. Straight down it goes. Right, we'll try that again. I'm keeping an eye on this sea coming in from behind here as well. Somebody else has had to look down from up there now as well. There's no room for anyone else here. That's the thing, if I was fishing with somebody else now, it'd probably be down to 1 rod each. Right, let's get this one baited and get it back out. Normal for it. Right guys, first fresh bait, proper fresh bait going out, a dab. I don't hold out much hope, but you never know, it could be the difference. Right, so I got 7-ounce lead and the dab going out here now on the universal match. That one sailed out. Guys, please like and subscribe if you can. Getting ever closer now to that 3k, and I will be doing a giveaway. This is what fishing is like, guys. I won't hide anything. It's this slow in Anglesey right at this time. As we've already seen, the whiting are moving in. Next evening tide I get, I'll be on the beach hoping to get a small eye. But let's hope there's a tope in here today. I'm not staying much longer. It's 4:10 now. I'll probably stay until 5 at the most. 5:30 possibly. You know me. But anyway, we'll keep trying, we keep sending the baits, and as long as that's happening, at least there's a chance of something. I'm pretty sure that the baited feathers have been knocking again there now. I'll go and check them in a little while. Right guys, these are the last baits in the water now. I'm packing up slowly as I go along. I'm going to bring in the baited feathers for the last time. I ain't hanging around now, it's getting a bit too sketchy. Very slow session. About 6 or 7 whiting, 2 dabs. Not very good, that's all. Right, nothing on that one. The last 2 times now. So that tells you something, maybe. Time to get out of here. Again, guys, it's a case of no bait fish, resulting in no predators. Right, let's do a pack up and get out. Thanks for joining me. What I'll try and probably do now is go out again tomorrow and add this. Put 2 videos together possibly, like I've done quite a lot recently. Just because there's not been a lot of content in any of them. Right, so I'll fish these two baits out. This is the dab and the whiting I put out. And then get home, get everything cleaned up, start thinking about making dinner for tonight. Right, so if I catch something, I'll bring it back. I'll go you all. And os does am byd, if there isn't anything, then I'll see you on the next one. So keep your lines tight. Right guys, so I did get a last cast fish on the whiting. But there's nothing exciting, only a pesky dogfish. Look at that hook up, guys. 8-0. Avenger. Oh, what's he chucking up here? Wow. Just chuck that up. Herring or something. Or a sprat or some kind of thing. Wow. Right. Let's get it back. So that was on the whiting. I don't believe there'll be anything on the dab. So rhywbeth oedd chi'n dol. Good morning, Tightliners, and welcome back. Find me today in a new spot. I have never fished in this spot before. No, I fished several marks down over that way to my right. There's beach to my left over there that I have fished a few times. So this is slap bang in the middle of two places where I have fished before, but this mark particularly has not. I've had to do a good decent walk to get here, and had to come down through a whole load of brambles and ferns, which was a little challenge in itself. And then right at the very end here I went right on my bum. But it was like landing on a mattress anyway, with all the foliage around. So no hurt, a little bit of a wet bum, but that's it. That'll dry off in the sun. Right, what have I done so far? I've got an up and over out with half a mackerel. Let me show you kind of the size of the bit that I put out. So I've put that much out. And on the other one I put a loop rig, size 6 hooks, and I've got a little bit of mackerel on one hook and some ragworm on the other. At the moment, nothing doing. But I'm back out and I'm trying something new. Next thing I need to do, get the mackerel rod sorted out, have a few casts with the mackerel rod, see what I can do, see if there's any fresh bait in here. The other thing then, this area, it just looks like it might produce fish on a lure. Yes, you say lure, and you, how many of them do you want to lose? Yeah, I know, but it does, something tells me that this could be very good on a lure. There's also a nice little gully down the side over here that might try some very small hooks and see what happens down there as well. So there's potential, but on the ebb, I'm here all day unless things are not looking good, then I'm, yeah, whatever. There are maybe another mark around the corner over there, but here I'm out of the wind, really, and let's see if there's any fish here. Fel ar arfer guys, os oes rhywbeth, byddwch chi'n dol. Right guys, mackerel feathers all set up. Let's see if we can get some fresh bait. Nothing, no touches at all on the baits yet. Let's see, any mackerel or anything that will do for bait. Lawns, anything like that. Right guys, I think I might have seen the first bite on the scratching rig. Let's have a look in a minute. Let's put this down. I thought for a minute that I'd crossed my line, but it hasn't. There was a definite little nut bite there then. It wasn't aggressive, but there was definitely a bite. Give it a minute, see what happens. Hope you're all well guys. Now you are getting out. Don't forget, range of merchandise is available. And please like and subscribe so we can get to that 3K very soon. I have no idea what the bottom's going to be like out there. I didn't let the mackerel feathers go to the bottom. Let's see. Yeah, snag. That's what the bottom's like. Oh dear. Got it out. Is there anything on there though? Oh. There might be something there. Nothing mega. Lead back. No fish though. Okay. That's what it's like down there. Okay. Do I need to go and look for somewhere else with slightly cleaner ground? I don't know. Right. Normal chydig. Right guys, it's very snaggy out there. So I've got no big baits in the water at the moment. I got broken off completely on the very big bait. Lost the leader and everything. So what I'm going to do now is try with this lure. How long will it take me to lose this as well? So what I've got, of course, I've got braid onto the reel, and I've tied on a 25-pound fluorocarbon leader. This could go horribly wrong as well, couldn't it? Right, we'll give it a go. I'll go down to the point. This is a 40-gram kind of skirt type thing. Wow. How I didn't manage to lose that, I don't know. Right guys, I'm going to have to make a decision. Fish for an hour. There's still 2 hours now before low water. Don't know what to do. Fantastic surroundings though, isn't it? Look at this, guys. Yeah, this was the old quarry. the stones from here went to build both bridges that cross the straits. A bit snaggy as anything out there. I think I might try with the lure a few more times, try a different type of lure possibly, and if there is anything os oes rhywbeth mi ddoi chi'n dol. Tightliners, I'm having a break from that lure business. So what I've done is put a rotten bottom system on there, 2 hooks, both loaded with ragworm. Now the cast before this one, I had the bite, I had the fish on, lost the lead, but then the fish came off on the way in. So let's see, and it didn't take long either before it was on it. So what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to cast in and I'm going to hold the rod and see what happens. Just a gentle job, lob even, into there. This time I'm going to hold the rod. I'm guaranteed this time it won't do it, will it? Bound to be wrasse. But I was about to try and tie a leader onto the one that I lost earlier too. You've got to be quick with these wrasse really. Should have known better. No, as I said, it's not going to do it when I'm holding it, is it? What I'll do is I'll just put it down there like that, and I'll stand right, well, sit right next to it. I got a bass on here, nice one too, on the ragworm. All that bloody stuff I did with the lure to try and get one. I think I might have to go down there and fetch that. I don't trust. Do I trust the thing here? There we are. Off the mark, guys. With a very nice bass. There we go. Just proves a point to me that I can catch bass on bait. Why can't I catch them on lures? That is a keeper. Ah, it's just pooed all over me. That is a keeper. It's taken that hook quite far down, but that is definitely a 42 plus. So that one's coming home for dinner. Only using small hooks as well, guys. So there are bass here. It makes me want to try with that lure again. Hee hee! Off the mark. Right. Let me get, hang on, what shall I do? I am keeping this fish, guys, so I have gone in between the gills. I am going to ikijime it in a minute and bleed it. So it's the first bass that I've had for quite some time. And definitely the first one that I've kept all summer, to be honest with you. Right, whereas there's one, there's generally more. There we go. Nice keeper bass. Look at that, that's beautiful. That has definitely made me want to try that lure again in a bit. What I'll do is let the tide flood a little bit more and see how it goes. Yes guys, off the mark, not blanking. That bass measured 49 centimetres, so is now bleeding out in a pool by there. Didn't suffer anything, one thing in the head, ikichi, and that was it. Have I got a, yeah, I've got a friend here now. I've got a seal up here. Guy's there picking up his pots as well. I think that might be a boat from Amlwch, that one, to be honest with you. Probably an ex-pupil. Anyway, let's get baits in the water again. No more chydig. Right guys, this time a double shot of little Ballan wrasse. Wow, that was a hell of a bite. At least I've started to catch fish now. Not brilliant, massively. Not, these are not big ballons like I would like to. As you all probably remember, I have so far got the longest fish for ballan, but I would mind if I could get a bigger one again, just to put some space. There's a couple of seals swimming up here now. Anyway, let's get these fish back, and now we're definitely not blanking. Oh, there's the seal there. I don't know if you'll be able to spot him. See him? Right there. Swimming that way, swimming to the left. I could do without him being here. Anyway, let's get these fish back. Guys, best wrasse out so far. 39 centimetres. Is there a really good one in there? Hey, calm down. Calm down. Is there a really good one in there? There we go. 39 centimetre Ballan wrasse going back. No more chydig. Right, I've just been having another go with the lures and nothing. I must have done about, I don't know, half an hour, 3/4 an hour. Then I put the bait in and another little ballan. Only a small one this time though. Fantastic fish though, aren't they? Great colours, big gnashers on them. Anyway, let's get this one back. Let's get the bait back out and let's see if there's anything bigger. No more chydig. Right, third species of the day. Little corquin, beautiful colours. Look at that, orange eye, good stuff. Only just hooked. That's out. Right, I'm in the process of packing up, I think. Anyway, let's get this little fish back. Guys, a last cast fish there on the bait at least. I am going to give it another few chucks with the lure now, just in case. But another ballan. Only the one really good one today. But yeah, I think I'd definitely come back and try here again. Definitely I think has got that potential for that lure bass. just put this down. So like I said, I'm going to put this rod away now and have a few more chucks with the lure, just in case. Right, let's have a go with the third lure of the day. Weedless, 10 gram weight on the hook. I believe that one's called a 5-bearded dragon or something. I have casted with it. I have had a few casts already with it. Some good action. I'm not going to give it too long now. Quite surprised that I can cast with it, to be honest with you. This rod is class 20 to 60. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Slowly bring it in now. Slow, 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 slow. I would really love to catch a bass on here now. If you've followed for a while, you know that lure fishing is not one of my favourite ways of fishing. Everyone tells me it should be, because it's brilliant to catch fish on the lure. But anyway, it doesn't seem to work for me. I do try every now and then, and I go to places where I know that I have caught bass. I mean, I've caught bass here today. And I try and I try, and I just don't get them. Like if you followed from the beginning of the year, I said that getting a lure this year, getting a bass on a lure this year is one of my targets. The other target was to get beyond 39 species. Well, I'm on 39 now, so that is very realistically going to happen. I can't imagine me not getting something different again before the end of the year. As far as the specimen hunt goes, like I said, I'm on 39 and so is Kay. And then Barry is ahead of us on 47 or 48, I can't remember properly. But anyway, it's all to play for. It's just a challenge really, it's not mega competitive. Although the friendly banter in the group does suggest that it is a little bit competitive. Come on bass, where are you? What I would love to see a great big silver thing come behind that now and whack it. Great action on the lure. I know that it works because I've seen other lure fishermen with exact one with the big bass in its gob. With the lure in the big bass's gob. I mean. Anyway, this is going to be it now, I think. A few more casts and get back up the hill, through the ferns, through the brambles, back to the car and go home and enjoy a nice bit of bass for tea. If I can get another one now though, I can call me dad to come and meet me somewhere. and it'd be a nice one for him as well. That would be nice. But when I have done lure fishing today, I've taken the bait rods out of the equation. There's none available up now. So I've only done lures when I've been on the lure. So I've not been concentrating one eye on what's happening on the bait rods. So I ended up with 4 ballons and a corquin and that bass on the bait. All I'm asking for now is just one fish here. So I can tick that off the challenge list. Still after that big taupe as well. I'm afraid that might not happen now. It's Thursday today. It's back to school on Monday, guys. I want to be able to dedicate as much time to it. Surely it can't have been just one bass in here. And I can feel it bumping on the weed and things down there. So I'm definitely going through the weed where bass might be hiding. Right, last 3 or 4 casts now. I have to go. Guys, I hope you enjoy watching the videos. I know by looking at the analytical data in YouTube that something like, I don't know, 55 to 58% of the viewers are not subscribers. Guys, if you are one of those, please would you do me a big favour and hit that subscribe button. It means a lot to me and it'll help me bring the channel forward and possibly be able to get some different recording equipment to give you different angles. Something like a Insta 360 or a GoPro type thing. This lure stuff is quite, yeah. To my left over there, there's a whole load of bird activity, but way out. Didn't even see a mackerel today. Again. I don't know. Am I doing something wrong with the lures? I know you don't catch all the time, but to not to catch at all, just makes me think that lures just don't work. Even though I've seen it on other people's channels that they do. Right, last cast. Those birds are really busy over there. I haven't even seen any white bait or anything in the water. Right, okay, time to go. Right, like I said guys, I hope you enjoy what you've seen. If you can, please like and subscribe. Likelihood is now the next time I'll be out will be Sunday for a club match. So it's a Holy Island Rover again, and specimen hunt. I enjoy those. So if you want to join me, please join me, and until then, keep your lines tight.